Do you know what animals feel about being spayed or neutered? Hi, my name is Akshaya. I'm a nature and animal communicator, which means I can have two-way conversations with plants, animals and other species and talk to them telepathically as well as intuitively. In this video, I want to share with you some things that I've learned from our companion animals and what they feel about being neutered or being spayed. In my years of experience, I've often come across humans wanting to have this conversation with their animals. And whenever I've asked a companion animal about this, about being spayed or neutered, in most times they have been okay with it. This is because A, they understand the concept of neutering since it is ingrained in their genetic memory and their DNA as well. And this is specific to our companion animals or even community animals because it has happened to them or it has happened around them widely and they are aware of the concept. So they understand our reasons of doing it too. The second thing is that for those animals who have never really had children at all or never really delivered babies or kittens or puppies, for them, since they have not gone through that experience, they may really not have a very strong opinion about it. Since they have not experienced it, they may feel like it is alright to not have it at all. The third thing is that animals look at mating or sexual intercourse strictly in the sense of reproduction. So when it comes to mating as well, they do not necessarily look at it as something that gives them pleasure, but they look at it as something that is a biological response or a biological need. Having said that, yes, there have been animals who have wanted to mate and wanted to have their own offsprings. At such times, if it is possible for us, yes, we can do it. But if not, through communication, we can definitely explain to them the reason for having them neutered and also negotiate with them. Since when it comes to companion animals or even community animals, their breeding and them giving birth to a lot of their offsprings creates problems not only for them but also their offsprings. There are limited resources, and as this population increases, it causes more animal-human conflict and conflict amongst them, thus causing a big problem to their quality of life. So if these points are conveyed to them, they are mostly willing to get neutered as well. It is equally important to ensure that they know exactly what the procedure is, how it's going to affect them and what the recovery period is, because at the end of the day we are playing with their bodies and taking away something that has come to them naturally. They are very cooperative at most times, and hence we should also give them the due respect and dignity of knowing what we are doing with them. For those animals who have a very strong maternal or paternal instinct, they don't necessarily look at it as wanting to have their own offspring. They may look at it as something that they can offer to other animals or even humans around them. This is the way they look at the world from a very different perspective as compared to us, and it's something that we can definitely learn from them. Remember to respect their wishes and convey to them how you feel, and always negotiate with them in case there is some kind of contradiction. Also remember that everything I share is through my experience, and there are of course going to be exceptions to it. So bearing that in mind, ensure that the next time you want to neuter or spay your animal, have a conversation with them and let them know about it as well. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and found it helpful.